everyone and welcome back. It's Thursday, which means we will be going over the solution to our maths problem of the week. This video will answer question 1, which is the same for all 3 levels of challenge, but will answer the mild problem for question 2 and 3. So if you haven't attempted it, go back to Tuesday's video and give it a go. Now, question 1. Quite difficult when you have to think quite abstractly and out of the box. These are not the real sizes of these gardens. We have to imagine it and make it something that we can work with. If we know that one edge of our square garden is 6 metres, that means that all the sides of this square are 6 metres. So to find the perimeter of this garden, we can take the number 6 and times it by 4, or do 6, add 6, add 6, add 6. When we do that, that gives us an answer of 24 metres. For our second garden, because it's a rectangle, we use similar sort of thinking. If this side is 5 metres, this side also has to be 5 metres. So 5 plus 5 is 10. Keep the number 10 on our heads. Again, because this is a rectangle, if this side is 8 metres, this one has to be 8 metres as well. So 8 plus 8 is 16. So 10, 5 plus 5, plus 16, 8 plus 8, gives us a total of 26. Put that there. 26 metres. Our final garden, and this was the most complex. We had to really think outside the box and use the information to find out each side's length. Now, again I said it was a rectangle with a square cut out of it. So it was a rectangle and this side is 8 metres. This side is also 8 metres. So 8 plus 8, that's 16. If I said a perfect square's cut out of it and one of its sides is 3 metres, these other 2 sides have to be 3 metres as well. So 3, 6, 9. So we've got 16 and we've got 9. We also know these 2 sides equal 9. 4 plus 5 is 9. Now this last side was the most difficult to figure out. What we had to do is take this number, and this number, and we need to add all 3 of them together. And that gives you an answer of 12. So if you have 16 plus 9 plus 9 plus 12, that gives you a total of 46 metres. And those are the answers to part 1. And that's the same regardless of which level of challenge you went for. Now for question 2 in our mild problem, we had to figure out the cost of the fence for each of our gardens. We know that the cost of 1 metre fence is £3. So, in order to figure out the cost of each of our gardens, we need to take the perimeter and multiply that by 3. When we do that with the number 24, that gives us £72. When we do that with 26, that gives us £78. And when we do that with 46, that gives us £138. I almost dropped my board, but don't worry, it's still here. And that's the answer to part 2 of our problem for our mild challenge. Part 3, we now need to figure out the total cost. So if we know the cost for each of them, what do you think we need to do with those numbers to find the total cost? We'll need to add them all together. So we need to add 72, 78 and 138. When we do this, this gives us a total cost of £288. And there you are. So again, to go over the answers, for part 1, it's 24 metres for our first garden, 26 metres for our second garden, and 46 metres for our third garden. For part 2, The cost of the first fence is £72, the cost of the second fence is £78, and the cost of the third fence is £138. And part 3, the total cost of all the fences is £288. So, how did you do? Let me know in the comments below. And, as always, take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye!